Hey, this is Woody, the unexceptional gamer, and for those of you that are new to my channel, what I do here is I make Call of Duty videos that help my unexceptional brethren win games. So I picked this one for a couple of reasons. Well, for one, I thought it was a pretty good score considering that I got most of my kills on a one-bar connection. I have a subscriber in it, and the subscribers always like to see themselves on YouTube. There's a boring spot where I can talk about non-game stuff. I haven't done an estate video yet, and the biggest one is that I don't demonstrate any skill in this whole video. There's really nothing I do here that anybody can't do, that my daughter couldn't do if she was just game savvy about it. So on my opening route, I take Charlie, and you can see the one-bar connection there. I take Charlie and I head on over to Bravo, which we've already capped. So and I kind of start thinking here and realize that nobody's guarding Charlie, and that's the trick with this state. I did take a look back at my teammates clean up Bravo here. That's the thing with this state. The maps, or the flags I should say, are easy to hold. The second story of Charlie and the house especially make it simple to kill people. It's hard to get kills on a one-bar connection here, but I think I clean them up. The second floors here provide great spots to hold the flags, and the second floor Bravo provides an okay spot to hold the flag. And I clean this guy up here with my assault rifle, and then I prepare for some close quarters combat with the AA-12, which I'll talk about in a second. The trick with the state, though, is that you have to actually stay home and babysit the flags. So when I'm sound whoring at this point, and I hear a guy coming, I hear him on the second floor, and I clean him up. So then I go back to my spot, and I can hear this guy coming through the grassy area on my left by using my headset. And I come out the door so that I can control the engagement. He doesn't know when the fight's going to start, and I have two choices. I can either let him come through the door and let him choose when the fight starts, or I can blast out there myself on my own terms and start the fight whenever I want to. So that's, of course, the second option is the one that I choose because I'm trying to win these fights. Again, I hear the guy upstairs. He's clearing this building before he takes Charlie, but he misses a spot, and he pays for it. So I think there's another guy that comes shortly. There he is, and now they're rushing Charlie, and I sort of held it off on my own. None of those shots were good. None of those were fancy drop shots. None of those were anything that anybody can't do and start to put together a streak like this. All you have to do is, put on your patient pants and babysit a flag, because these flags are easy to hold. You just have to bother to get them. And like I said, if you don't watch these flags, it's like leaving money on the sidewalk. By the time that you realize you've done it, and the announcer says you're losing Charlie, then it will be too late, and you won't be there to contest it. This map is one of the bigger ones in all of Call of Duty, and if you don't spread your team out to hold your two flags, then you're not going to have much success here. Instead, you'll just run around across the open and get shot all the time, or at least that's what happens to me. So I like to run routes back and forth between the two flags if they need help, and get my kills. I hear a bullet right around here, and it spooks me, so I decide to get the heck out of here under the idea that, did you hear that? Under the idea that they know where I am, and I'm in for some trouble here. So my friend Rascal up here always gives me his care packages, and I just love him for it. I'm not sure why he does it. It might be for the points, or it might just because I get excited by having 5 Christmases a night every time I play with this guy. He runs care packages, he throws them at me, and I pick them up. So I don't think I get any kills out of this sentry. I think I actually go -1 on it. But oh no, I do get one right off the start. But it's a good time. Oh, sorry I mentioned that care package thing too early. I thought it was coming up just as I said it. But again, the trick with estate is try not to run across the middle too much, lag, and babysit your flags, because if you don't, then you will never be able to get to them in time in order to hold them. So the team we played against, they were pretty sure that they were going to beat us, and I approach games on these matches about as seriously as I approach, say, like pickup basketball. I'm not going to go out there and goof off and take half-court shots and do things that make my team lose, but I'm not going to cry in my pillow if I lose either. But if you want to bring out, the A game in somebody, just say something. Just open your mouth, and I will make it my mission to do everything I can to lock in a win, which is what happens in this game. I'm absolutely determined to use whatever tactic it takes to lock in the victory here. So we've held 2 flags for most of this game, and we're running up a nice little lead in the points. And I make a mistake here. I see this guy, and I put some. I think I even got a hit marker on him. And oh, that might not be where I make the mistake. Let's talk about this part of the map. Oh no, it's coming up. I'm sorry. Worst commentary ever. In this part of the map, it feels like there's no cover. It feels like you're really vulnerable from the steps, and you are. But if you really hug the right and the left, it works out. So here's the mistake I was talking about. I put some bullets on this guy. I get a hit marker, but he takes cover, so I have nothing. I run away briefly and come back for some reason, and that was a poor decision. So now look at me. I'm standing tall. I'm not even minimizing my profile. And this guy plays my game better than I do. And I can't even see myself in his kill cam, but he gets it done. So, and then this is an unfortunate spawn. But whatever, it's domination, and this domination is not about deaths. So, and all I did is lose, what, a 0 kill streak? No big deal. So now we have 2 flags, and we're running up the lead, and we're entering the boring part of this video. So, I'm going to use it to talk to you guys. First of all, my channel is about doubled in size since I put that ridiculous video on Hutch's channel. And, I feel like I should apologize to my regular subscribers who aren't used to the R-rated version of Woody. But whatever, it's Hutch's channel, man. You know, when you do a film for Vivid Productions, it's not going to be a Disney flick. And oh, the other thing is that this channel's not really about me. There are a lot of guys on YouTube who put up these absolutely amazing look at me videos, and I'll get back to that. I just want to talk about this. Here's an example of me hugging the right side to use cover. I'm not as vulnerable from the steps as I would be had I walked up the middle, and I get to surprise these guys for at least a kill or 2 as they come around and expose themselves, and I get to control this engagement. I get to choose when the fight starts, and I see them before they see me. But I do make the mistake of overstaying my welcome, and that ends it there. But back on the channel. So this channel is not about me. It's not about fantastic gameplay that I come up. It's about the community. And one of my favorite examples is I put together this estate tour. I don't know if you guys have checked it out yet, but in my opinion, my estate tour, like things to go, places to see, lines of sight, is just so-so. And then I opened up for response videos saying like, hey, if there's anything that I missed, I recognize this thing's not going to be the greatest, let me know. And then my video in combination with my subscribers' videos, I think is outstanding. I think there's almost nothing missed. And when the subscribers first started putting up videos that were at least as good as mine, I thought, oh my gosh, this stinks. Am I even qualified to make YouTube videos? And then I realized, you know what, I'm not going to be smarter or better than my entire community, but maybe what I can do is put together a forum where we help each other win games. And I tend not to look down upon tactics. If a guy camps in Team Deathmatch and that works for him, that's fine. If a guy uses one of those anti-camping things like a noob tube or commando, which do a nice job of balancing out the game against campers, then that's fine too. Whatever works for you to lock in wins is good for me. The only thing that I don't really like is teammates who don't try to win. Teammates who, the 360 no-scope trend that was in COD 4 for a while, that's not my thing. If you were on my hockey team doing that nonsense, I think I'd level you. Let's go for wins in here. So, welcome to the channel, and I hope that you guys are, I hope that my new subs are as awesome as my old subs, because I really think that there's something special. And I talked to another YouTuber recently, and he was talking about how many views his videos got. And to tell you the truth, I don't even know how many views my video got. It's not one of the stats that I pay attention to. The thing that I look at most is the tone of the comments. And every now and again, I'll get a comment, saying like, "Hey, I followed some of your advice, and I'm winning more. My KD's improving. Now that I'm controlling the engagement, I'm not just cannon fodder for someone else." And that's the kind of thing that really encourages me. That's the kind of thing that's the reason I made these videos, to help people who don't necessarily run around on sensitivity 10 and lock on to immediate aim and kill everyone that dares to enter their line of sight. This is more for the normal person who's trying to win this game and be competitive, even though they're not Xcalar Wings or Richie or whoever the guys are who seem to get right on target every time and get kills easier than the rest of us. So welcome to the channel, and we managed to get a win off these guys, even though they thought they were going to get the win, and it was a good time. So oh, and Jabberwocky, if you're out there watching this, post up a comment and say, "Hey, that was me." Thanks, guys.